Hello everybody, welcome back to Parasite Eve 2. I have joined by a co-investigator in this particular game, and I will let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Speedball. I'm the mysterious dying SWAT member, Speedball. Please take my commentary and take it with you.
Alright, so... yeah, Speedball and I are doing one of the long run of recording sessions here, so we're just... I hate this fight. I hate this part.
There's a way to make this trivial, though. See?
Yes. So you may or may not have noticed there's a little fishies inside the water there. If you jump into the water because of the stairs, they'll start attacking you. That's bad. That's very bad. However, Speedball and I discovered a notes.
Literally,
like
notes with
notes.
musical notes on a note, a pad.
And there was a picture of this on it. And that should be 5. Oops, I want to examine first. Maybe I push the button. 5, 6, 1, and it raises the bridge. And suddenly, all those fishies that were in the water...
well, they're stranded. They're harmless, basically.
Yep. But I can still walk up and go fish fillet, salmon fillet.
Boy, you know, talk about shooting fish in a barrel.
But trying to do this while they're in the water is...
a lot harder.
yeah.
Also, what is the deal with... alright, maybe I take it back. Maybe there was a bit of Spencer Mansion design here, because who has lions on a maintenance bridge going over a pool?
Okay, I think what's going on is that we're going into a back access area here. The bridge is supposed to stay down, and so people could come and have a look at the decorative pool with the fishes in it and the lions standing above it.
Okay, alright, that makes a little more sense. This takes us to one of the last places we have to explore.
Yep.
We have cleared out this place, we've got all the items, and... okay, maybe we shouldn't go through that door.
And I just opens it up anyways.
Somehow it isn't broken from all that. Oh! Something really fucked up that stranger. Better put it out of its misery.
Yeah. Which is going to lead to a running theme where when we find out what happened with this stranger and whatnot, the people involved with that particular action are very bad at their job. Oh, let's try to see if there's a thing for the... come on, turn around. Get back in there. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to go use Hydra, load, and then move. Right, no, I don't. Right. The pistol will default to its actively loaded ammo when reloading out of the backpack, and then it will move down a step if I run out of this particular ammo.
Now, do put grenade pistol in your active slot next to...
so I'm going to put...
yeah.
I'm going to take the parabellum out.
There we go.
I'm going to put the grenade... I don't need the lipstick for what's coming up.
Yes.
Actually, hold on. Wait,
No,
where's my...
I think we only just got those grenades from killing those guys. I don't think you got...
No, what I'm doing is I'm making the grenade pistol my active weapon.
Ah, and loading it. Good thinking. Also, what's that beeping sound? Hmm? Oh my god, JC, another bomb!
Wait, where the helipad? God damn it! You're right. Another bomb from G.
Deus Ex.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And caution. It just says heliport. She can't read the caution part. Oh, good. Yeah, we might need to make an emergency phone call. Call Hal.
Like, send a helicopter.
Asteroid Bell instead.
A police helicopter will be there shortly for you.
Hey, you said send a helicopter, and yes, they are. Honestly, even though they don't actually show up to help you most of the time because you're the protagonist, it is nice that they support you in their own way from a distance.
Mm-hmm. Because they know, well, to be fair, like, because Aya's immune to a lot of infection stuff, they have to keep their distance.
Oh yeah, like, if there was ever another Eve situation where people just incinerate by getting close to there, you know, they don't want to find that out the hard way.
Alright.
All the music has changed its own.
From the glimpses of the background, I wonder if you can figure out where the Acropolis Tower is.
I don't think they accurately modeled the LA skyline for this, but...
Well, I mean, they fairly accurately modeled New York for the world map in that game.
That's true.
I think the security camera, we can actually see the security camera we looked at earlier.
Oh yeah, that's with the blinking red light above us. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's the helipad light. Cable and the steam pipe. Those will be important later. The lift is on the floor above.
That man. The big guy. Wait, we have to go back to warn Rupert? Where's Rupert?
Yeah, I think you would have taken, you know, the elevator down at some point. What is that building in? Oh, is that part of the Acropolis in the background?
Yeah, you can see the columns. Yeah. I think that is, we are, yeah, that's the dining area, and that's the little forest, and that's the pool closer to us.
Okay. I'm...
Oh! Whoopsie.
Hello, Mr. Voorhees.
What are you? Q&A time, huh? I'm a hunter, just like you. My turn. Guess what this is? Warrant for your arrest. This is your life, little girl.
I mean, based on what this guy, who he is and who he works for, I am legitimately surprised he doesn't recognize Aya.
Oh, I think he does. He's just stringing her along.
True. So, the grenade. Crap. Back up, back up.
Yeah, it doesn't explode on impact. It explodes after a second.
Yeah, it's an airburst weapon.
All right. No, that one did explode on impact. But
yeah, sorry. I just want to keep my distance from him because this particular attack is an instant kill hit. Now I need to go you. Wait. There we go.
looks like he's got.
Oh crap! I missed that.
Screw it. Okay, what we are attempting to do is electrocute him on the wire, but it loses electricity after a moment.
True, but I'm also... I have level 3 energy shot and level 3 antibody. I can pretty much brute force him at this point. Please note he is going like...
Ow! And he also even says shit a few times if we hit him with something. And whoops!
Yeah, this guy has... With the grenade launcher, this is actually a very good fight even on regular difficulty.
So we actually blasted out part of his mask.
Mm-hmm.
Except what's underneath the mask doesn't look much better than the mask, actually.
No. There's a reason why we call him Jason Voorhees, because he hasn't properly introduced himself yet. Although by context we do know his name, because we overheard the SWAT guy talk about it. And I'm just going to get the grenade launcher out of my inventory. Actually, use, get recovery, and an MP boost. Just because in case I need to refill my MP.
And it may seem unfair that, you know, he appeared out of nowhere, but as we have seen, this guy can jump good, and therefore that's a good excuse for being able to off-screen teleport.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you have the look around, you can actually see that he can't, like, it's an open air on top of this building.
Yeah. Now, if we were deep underground, that'd be a different story.
Why would we ever be deep underground?
I've just got Half-Life on the brain.
Fair enough.
Do it now! What, afraid so shoot me?
She doesn't want to shoot you, she wants to arrest you. Remember, jump good has been established.
Listen! Hey! Where'd he go? All the way over there! That's impossible. This really is the year 2000. The Matrix.
Please note he says that's impossible to the lady who can set fire to you with her mind.
I think that's a bomb detonator. What? Which button do I press to stop it?
Defuse it?
Looks like you're gonna have to jump! Oh no, the SWAT guy pressed the button, probably. He was setting up a bomb. Chopper's on its way. Yeah, well, it better get here fast. There's not gonna be a helipad left for it.
N281LA. I honestly think that might be a legitimate helicopter identification code.
Oh, ooh.
That
Just amazed the shrapnel didn't cause us to crash too. That was close.
They already blew their budget on one helicopter crash this game. They can't afford a second one.
Yeah.
September 5th. It is just before 2 a.m. So nobody's getting a good night's sleep today.
There's Chief Baldwin, aka Hal.
Yes, but his first initial is an E, so he is not Eric Baldwin.
I think this is the only time we actually see his office.
Yeah.
Aliens ate my spaghetti! Oh no!
Lost shows key role of satellites. Vice President swears something cheese. Aliens ate my spaghetti, and cattle mutilation.
Sounds like a job for XCOM, not Myst.
Yeah. And Rupert's model's changed to show he's got his arm in a sling.
Yeah. Oh no, we're gonna have to fight a mutant cow! Well, she has really gotten
That's
snarky since the first game. Yeah.
I think, I think part of it is basically her version of stress relief, or
Yeah.
just like this is highly stressful for her, so FBI search warrant. Basically, it's a blank check for her to go, I can do what I want, and the U.S. government will back me up.
It's nice that oh, another animal corpse over 15 feet in length. Well, did it disintegrate? If it did, it's probably not what we're looking for.
Yeah. And refresher course on. The current investigation is officially a manhunt for a serial killer.
Technically true, especially since we met a giant machete man.
Yeah. Jason Voorhees. Which I was going to check something here. Nope. Nope. Map. The Dryfield map of Nevada. I have no idea. The scale is off. I have no idea what that center is. All that junctioning roads to the left is.
It might be something made up for the game. I don't know the area that well, but it's in the Mojave Desert, which is a big desert. Fallout New Vegas did not lie. There is a lot of nothing out there.
Aya, you're in Parasite Eve, not Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
You're not going to fight a cactar.
Well, if she did, it'd kill her instantly. They do 9,000 damage.
Depends on which game you're in.
Really?
Sometimes they limit themselves to 999. But yeah, it would not be healthy for her.
She's worried about fixing up that arm. Yes, sir.
You can tell he wants to go and start shooting things up, but he's on medical.
Tragically, we have seen the apex of his combat abilities in this game. He is going to be on medical for the rest of the game. But he did get a couple of good cutscenes of just completely ventilating that one stranger.
Yeah.
What do you want, Pierce? Whoa, upset about the new assignment? Wouldn't you be? I have to go to the desert. I have heat problems already. Oh.
Well, that's one of the things they mention about neo-mitochondrial creatures. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is why it's picking up the microtransmitter is important.
Yeah, this is actually missable.
But yeah, one of the things about the neo-mitochondrial creatures, I don't remember where they mention it in the game, is that they actually avoided a lot of the southern parts of the United States when they migrated around. They tended towards more northern U.S. and even into Canada, simply because it's on average colder, and because of their higher internal body temperature, they were able to better resist the cold.
So it's very unusual for them to have anything to do with this desert location, but which means we have to investigate it anyway.
And Aya being here in LA, LA is not exactly a
chilly place.
Yeah. So it can't be comfortable for her.
Yeah, even on the shooting range, she mentioned she turns the AC up all the way.
And like that's pretty much like the like air conditioning in a underground garage. Like that's already a pretty cool location in the first place. But let's say hello to Jody. Weapons.
Jody, you only have 7 customers. Are you like this with all of them?
Well, to be fair to her, I mean, she does take after. We just did that LP. I forgot his name in the basement of the LA, like the NYPD. So
The trading card guy. Yes,
Yeah,
somehow I forgot
yeah.
his name also. Wait, was it also Pierce? Is that why we don't?
No.
Okay, it's
Wayne.
Wayne.
It was Wayne.
That's it. Also, I like that the item we picture for unleashing our powers is just a vial.
Yeah.
It's like, here, drink this level up juice. Yes, we will. Yes, this is good advice.
Now, I could go back and do the guns again, or the shooting gallery, but I don't want to.
No.
No.
The later trials require you to run around in a circle, at least once behind a partition. We're not doing that.
Actually, I should show that off. No, I don't want to bother. Congratulations, I'm cutting out 1% of the game now. But because I had to return her borrowed weapon, she's now, she had to give up her, taunt move. She had to give up all the ammo, she had. And, come on, weapon. That.
She's just back to whatever she actually owns as opposed to the stuff that she commandeered.
Mm-hmm. But,
I'm afraid we had to confiscate your weaponry. Most of them were government property, after all.
Yeah. But, what the important part is that...
Oh!
Protein... Yeah.
Yeah, snarf that down. And this, is consumable item, but it adds an extra slot to whatever armor we need.
I want to save this for later.
Yes.
Because...
We'll find better armor suits later, and we want to use this on that.
Yeah, I'm going to move you...
Unlike the first game, we can get rid of the taunt, or at least store it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm at the point... I don't need the Hydra right now. And of course it has a special camera angle to show her leaning over. Use... lipstick. Move.
Yes, do not use the lipstick.
Do I want to put the protein capsule over there right now? Yeah, I will, for now. But I think this is where we get one other nice reference. Come on. My car. Damn it, where does she mention the name of her car?
Ah! Maybe in the first part? I don't know. I think she calls it...
No, because I checked the car before we left for the Acropolis the first time. Maybe she mentions it after Dryfield. Said the SWAT weapons return.
I believe she calls it Christine.
Carrie.
Oh, sorry.
She calls it Carrie, but yeah.
Christine would make more sense, but okay.
Okay, I know where the next save point is. Let's roll. And now we can no longer come back to Mist headquarters once I hit the ready. So you can't gain access to the shooting range and any of the bonuses from that until your next game. I mean, if I was really desperate, I could make a separate save file, you know, advance the plot, and then reload from that save file and go. And hey, it's daytime now instead of nighttime when she drives out. And then you go back and do the gun range.
Middle of the day, it's roasting. Even though it's
Yeah,
cover, so it's a little cooler than roasting, but still. Welcome to the main location of the rest of the game, Dryfield.
Are you sure this is in Perfection, Nevada?
I'm gonna say I've been out to the Mojave many times. There are a lot of strange little towns like this. I love it, though.
Oh yeah, there's so much character here. So if anybody wants to try to map out where Dryfield is in Nevada, it's in Area 272.
Oh. Is that a box of ammo next to her car? I think it is. Yep.
Yep. and I can check her trunk.
Yeah, item boxes in this game are still not of the Resident Evil variety where they're all connected, but they are still very generous. You can put a lot of stuff in here.
Yeah. Like, a lot. Alright. Weird, like, the gate is locked, and it's...
Did we lock it behind ourselves when we got out of the car? Maybe.
Probably.
Gasoline pump. No time to fill up now. I've got a job to do.
You should fill up your car anyways because you just drove, like...
300 miles? Yeah.
Over the mountains.
What? There's someone looking out. Staring at me. Huh? Oh, I must be seeing things.
So, is that another stranger, or is that one of the 2 NPCs in the town? I'm wondering now.
That's a very good question. I think it might be someone I will mention later, but it's nice that it's ambiguous.
Mm-hmm. Civilian Relations Manual at all times.
In other words, pretend you're after a serial killer, not a bunch of monsters. Unless you fight a bunch of monsters in broad daylight, then never mind. Cactus.
Oh man, missed opportunity to call it the Cactar store.
Yeah.
Just to...
Maybe it wasn't the Japanese script, I don't know. No, it says Jack Cactus up on the sign too, never mind. And yes, what they did is they rendered an entire town. They modeled it, they populated it with all these objects, posters, and then took a still shot of it for all the various camera angles. And this place, I swear to God, if you had a model viewer for the town, you could just go over everything and it would be amazing. But sadly, we don't have access to the archives, so, you know.
I hate this area. I hate this area because there's 3 different camera angles
and
in this little space in front of the hotel, and there's so many fights you get into here.
Yeah, it's...
Like the Chargers.
Ooh. Horror.
Totally not a freaky face, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So,
alright, this is a good angle, mostly, but you still have to run around because otherwise he turns into you. That's why we call him that. And they will actually knock you over. And yes, he does have the cybernetics on his shoulder, too. But some sort of terrifying human-headed horse monster. And yes, you can knock him into the walls.
It's an introductory fight there, so not much to say about it.
Yeah. But what a great design. It's like this thing gallops over the roof and it stares at you with that weird face before charging you.
An ice dispenser.
Well,
actually, let's find a good camera angle. This is pretty good. This is Aya's outfit for the rest of the game, pretty much.
Yeah, hot pants.
Jean jacket.
Little jean jacket.
Short. Yeah, I don't even know. I think that's short. Yeah, that's probably hot pants. Something clipped to her right. I think it's going to be like a holster on her right leg. Boots. At least she's not wearing heels.
No, that would make no sense.
And she's very polite enough to knock on doors. And the Hotel Bronco.
Oh.
Now, if I had my GPS on, I'd be able to see in the upper right-hand corner those 2 guys hanging around the corner.
Uh-oh, stranger danger.
Boo.
bite out of your arm. I never noticed that part.
Okay, you know what? You guys are... Screw you all!
Regular pyro
Yeah,
blaster. Okay, yeah, there we go.
I wanted the AoE effect.
Yeah.
But I was more concerned with, you know, part of the problem with this game is, like, as the game advances, you become more and more dependent on your parasite powers, your spell casting, but it just can be so hard to fire off a spell.
Yeah, you were right about one thing, the necrosis part. It's got the quickest charging time. Wait a second, penicillin?
Yeah.
Well, it's good if I need some antibiotics.
Hey, she just got bit a couple of times by things,
Did
so...
you say anything about that portrait?
Portrait?
Hold on.
Right.
Photograph on the wall.
Right, yeah, I remember.
Wyatt Earp!
Oh god, it's a tourist trap.
Oh, West Sheriff, fought at the OK Corral. Did you see anything else?
Hold on. Check the... No, not yet. You don't see... I know what you're talking about, but we're in the wrong room for it.
Okay.
Don't worry, people. Speedball... There's something I missed on my practice playthrough that Speedball, if he could reach through the internet to throttle me, going, John, I was telling you about this, he would have.
I warned him about something that he could miss, and he missed it like clockwork. That's okay. I missed it too the first 5 times I tried to do it, so, you know.
Yeah. I know where I remember where 3 of the 4 steps are now. And this is why I'm depending on Speedball to remind me. I gotta say, for basically a middle of the desert, you know, hotel for people to stay over on their way to or from, well, just
Doc
Holiday.
Yes, I think all of the portraits in every room have some other gunslinger character.
Yeah.
And she... Trust us, folks, she comments about everything. The TV, the beds, the toilet, the toilet paper.
Hold on, I don't think she comments about the toilet, but...
Got a channel dial. Yeah, that was old even back in 2000. The kids these days are probably like, oh god.
They probably don't even know what a CRT is.
Yeah.
An old mirror. Reflect your true self. Well, you see yourself, so you're pretty chill.
Despite everything, it's still you.
Yep. The worst foe lay within the self. And not just because it's part of your cellular structure. But yeah, I'm not going to be poking at everything.
Yeah.
But if you do play this game at home,
yeah, this'll
there's a lot.
add a bunch of hours and a lot of interesting introspection and character moments and whatnot. It's all flavor, but it's a good flavor.
Given the lack of interactions with Aya with other characters for most of the game, it's a good way to help build things up.
Yeah.
Come on, find the freaking... There we go.
I'm glad that the animation jumps halfway through up the staircase, because otherwise that would take a while.
Yeah.
Also, no safety railing on this motel, but whatever.
But Aya is too far too... Something I'm going to mention later. There is a window here, and there is a window here. We're going to get inside this room later on, and one of those windows is missing on the inside.
And sadly, we're not much for acrobatics, otherwise we could just jump onto the roof of the garage there.
Holy shit, I just noticed something. Look at the shadows on Aya's model
Oh, yeah.
vis-a-vis the sunlight.
Yeah. That's actually above and beyond for most games of this time. It's actually facing the sun. Or away from the sun.
And it's
yeah.
And it's consistent because she walks into the shade and suddenly the light goes away. Like, look how it darkens as she backs all away from the...
Yeah, it's all the little things that you would take for granted in a game with a proper rendering engine that features light. Here they had to tune that all by hand for every area. Someone's not having a good time.
Miss, did you eat the burritos?
Praying to the porcelain throne.
Hello, Miss? Miss?
You want some penicillin? We got it.
And that is number 2 on the Stranger.
Yeah, apparently the transformation process is very painful. And I'm not sure if it's voluntary when they do it. Maybe it is. They only seem to do it when they attack, but...
Well, I think part of... Like, we can't talk about that too much because we haven't reached a lot of the information we're needed.
Oh, yeah. Written faint red ink.
Come on.
Solve
my riddle before you go. How many phones in Dryfield streets?
Then proceed, go down below to sunless molehills. Here red blood sleeps.
Where red blood sleeps.
Where? Yeah.
So this is the first step in a certain puzzle that Speedball had me. I completely missed on Speedball. Sorry, Speedball.
Yeah, that's quite all right. This puzzle is very tricky. Yeah, urinals. I can't tell which is the dirtiest. Neither can I.
4 seems like overkill.
Yeah,
well, to be fair, but I mean, this is like if you take out the fence from the front of the town, this is literally just a pit stop town.
Yeah. So that puzzle, it's a multi-part puzzle. The other parts are not visible unless you visit them in order. Now, once you've already met the first part of the puzzle, you can go to the number 2 and something's in... Oh, guys, someone stored their extra buckshot in here.
Well, given what we know, what you and I know about what's going on around here, buckshot in the dumpster like that actually makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah. This town has been under siege by monsters, apparently, although fewer bodies lying around this time. Maybe they got eaten.
Yeah. You can see here's cattle fencing strung up across the front of the town, across the road.
Yeah. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that wasn't there originally, but because otherwise it'd block off the way to the motel. So, yeah, someone tried to build some defenses around town.
Yeah. There's that degree of environmental storytelling in this game where here in Dryfield, once we have more context, we can go back and go, oh, hey, this makes a lot of sense now.
Mm-hmm.
And
that little gate, I think that's locked. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind.
This is progress.
Ah. It's a really narrow alleyway.
Yep. But I think I can... Shoot, she doesn't have anything to comment about looking into the back of the general store.
Oh, wait, maybe this window. No? No? I'm wrong. Okay, I thought she had a comment looking into the general store from the other side, too, but maybe not.
Maybe not yet.
Yeah. Hey, someone's pain medication.
Hey, do you remember when Coca-Cola came in glass bottles?
You can still get them,
And
but they're considered a novelty. And why is there a fire hydrant here? What?
Yeah, the placement of this fire hydrant really shows that like this town was Dryfield doesn't even qualify as a town, but it wasn't really planned per se.
Yeah. Like the
Okay,
buildings
hold
are
up.
built like right next to each other. They're all crammed together. This town was just thrown together.
Okay,
Ah!
hold on. Run away. Run away. Run away. Step one when dealing with bats: run the frick away. Because if you don't, and they get the chance, they will stun lock you for about 90% of your health.
Boy, there's a lot more bats than I thought there'd be. And it looks like the poison effect hits the ones onto the side if it just nicks them. Interesting.
There's what you get 1 MP back for each bat killed. There's 25 there.
Well, that was
Back when I was doing my original playthrough of the my practice run to set up the New Game Plus. This is the part where I was pausing the game, going on to Discord, and typing madly at Speedball about how much I hate bats.
Mhm. Yeah, they're more manageable if you use necrosis because it passes through enemies. If you try to hit them with the pyrokinesis, it'll just explode on the first one and leave the rest, I believe.
Yeah, Douglas Scrapyard's rear entrance.
No,
No
trespassing. Well, it's not locked. Practice.
And she does it.
Yeah, she didn't even knock this time.
Right, I need to turn the power back on before I can do what I need to do here. This particular puzzle took me way too long to figure out back when I first played the game. And just double checking where I need to go.
Oh yes, this puzzle is the short version.
It's not a bad.
It's
not a bad puzzle.
No, it's not a bad puzzle. The short version is we just need to rotate that car to get to that other door. Oh, it was looking out through this window. Okay.
But based on what we know, this door here, like, we know who's on the other side of the door there. The breaker is on. Hold on. Okay.
We can't do anything with the third lever. I don't think that's part of the puzzle.
No.
So this puzzle, it's just moving the car out of our way to get to the door, but I'm going to say that this is not an arbitrary puzzle. This is something that would happen in real life because this entire town is cramped and poorly designed, and that's just, it's aesthetic. So this being a safety hazard is entirely intentional.
And given the state of the town, I am legitimately surprised that this that thing is still working.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and we can't
Okay.
even actually go through the door from this angle. We just needed to move the car out of the way of the button.
I need to open the shutter first.
I have spent some time in terrible auto shops, and no, you didn't hit the button yet. Go back.
Wait.
Go back. Press button on door.
I don't think I can get access to
No,
it.
no,
I have to put
the puzzle is to open the press button and then press it. That opens.
Yeah,
Now you turn
Yeah,
the car
but-
again.
right, but I could still get at that button if the car was back in position.
No, you can't. It's like in the way. I'm pretty sure.
Because you have to walk past that pole. Okay, we're going to solve this, guys. Give us a couple of moments here.
I think we're both
Turn it back.
doing the same thing. Also, it has to be up for us to turn it, or it just hits all that junk.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, you were right. We can't access it. For some reason, I thought that this car would also block access to the button when not turned. I could have been misremembering this with
A later puzzle, a later issue.
Yeah, there was a game, early 2000s PS2 era, I think, called Headhunter, where you also have to solve a car puzzle like this to get through a dingy little garage.
At least it's not a box pushing puzzle.
This game does not have that.
Thank God.
Who's there? What are you doing in my garage? Don't shoot! FBI! Don't move. Since when did the FBI have the right to invade private property? I mean, I do have a warrant. You look genuine. Yeah,
And she talks like...
Yeah, good, fair concern since, you know, she could be a stranger.
But she is talking.
Yeah, as far as we know, none of them have talked yet. Bring any friends? Just me.
That's for the California.
Send a city girl. Hello, what do they think this is, a fashion show? I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Are there any creatures around here? Creatures? Place is crawling with them. And the other residents? Few got killed, others hightailed it. Weren't many here in the first place. Tell me what...
So, this is Douglas.
He's probably the guy who set up the barbed wire. It's time for my rounds.
Well, so I made a joke earlier about how this place could have been called Perfection Nevada. How many of you people remember this little movie series / TV series called Tremors?
Oh, yeah. Well,
so, hotel key number 6. So that's the room he's giving her to base out of.
I run the scrapyard. A lot of really good bespoke animations for these people. My mother was born there. I don't know, she might have been in a few newspapers because of the New York incident. I don't think they could hush all of it up. The room's on the second floor. Go ahead and use it. The manager beat it a long time ago. He left me in charge.
As we will find out shortly, he's literally the only person left in town.
So for the creatures, especially the mimics, just don't shoot me. No, it's okay. You don't look like them.
Yeah, you're male.
Yeah. And kind of dumpy. All the stranger women have been kind of skinny so far.
Mm-hmm. So another... basically, this guy is Earl from Tremors.
Yes.
Was played by Michael Gross. Right-wing survivalist nut. And this truck... Actually, sorry, Earl is one of the two protagonists. Damn it, what's the name of Michael Gross's character? But yeah, like that...
That guy.
Yeah.
I always just thought of him as Michael Gross anyway because of the mustache. I could not... You know what that guy did when he retired from acting? He got heavily into model trains. Lots of them. I mean, good on you for having a hobby that doesn't hurt anyone, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm looking it up.
Thank you, Speedball. Hold on, can I go out the back door here? No, he wants us to go to the motel. I think there's actually an objective more. Oh no, just
Bert!
refilled on enemies.
Bert Gummer.
Bert Gummer. Yes. Yeah, Earl was the guy who played against Kevin Bacon.
And frankly, he came out of it a lot better because they kept bringing Bert Gummer back.
Yeah.
Like, I don't begrudge him for becoming a recurring character actor because it's good money.
Mm-hmm. And in Hollywood, having a steady paycheck is more important than a lot of other things.
Yeah. Also, I remember the incredibly hilarious reason why his wife never showed up after the first movie.
Reba McEntire.
Yeah, Reba McEntire. She left Bert because he couldn't adapt to life without the threat of the Cold War.
So, scorpions.
Yeah. These are, next to the bats and rats, one of the only non-human-ish monsters.
The game divides neo-mitochondrial creatures into, I suppose we can explain this now, natural ones, like the bats, the rats, the scorpions here, and artificial ones, which have the cybernetic augments.
Yeah, and as far as I can tell, all of these creatures that are just natural, they're just like contact infectees with the artificial ones.
Hold on. Oh, I got 400 rounds. I'm still good.
There's not a lot of commercial use for annoying caterpillars coming down out of nowhere to attack you.
Yeah, they don't have Umbrella Corporation's PR team.
Uh-oh. More chasers. Chargers, not chasers. That's a different thing. And this is...
But I've got him...
This is one of the game's...
I've got him poisoned.
Yeah, this is one of the game's shortcomings. They, you can dodge them, but due to the tank controls, it's not really that easy to dodge. Nevertheless, you can, and if they charge and hit a wall, they'll just go...
Yeah, they'll take 15 damage and fall over, which makes it easier to score critical hits. Double checking. We're clear. Right, room number 6 is upstairs. Yeah, because as we mentioned, when they were talking about, seeing somebody inside the general store, the first question, implied, hey, could be a couple of people around here. Is that hair on that one? No, it's just the way the body's set up. One of the options was, it was Douglas looking at things through the store there and seeing Aya.
Yeah, the other option is,
We'll meet him shortly.
Yeah. Well, the other option is the strangers, but, something hostile. And now we can look at all of the other motel rooms. This one looks fancy.
Room 6. We don't have the full key yet.
Yeah.
This is a nice room.
Yeah, this is way nicer than the bare mattress of the other one.
And here we have a storage space. There's already bullets and a couple of stim packs in there.
There's only like 3 or 4 storage cases like this throughout the games, but they're always in pretty good places.
Mm-hmm. I like how she comments that she didn't bring a change of clothes for this because, she wasn't expecting. Okay, I was freaking wrong.
Oh, there is a phone up here. Okay.
No, not a phone. Remember how I was pointing out there was 2 windows on the outside, but I was like, hey, there's none on the inside? No, there's the one I was thinking of that wasn't there. It's hidden behind the television.
Aww, little thought about Daniel there. Yes, Daniel does not feature in this game, but he gets mentioned a lot.
Yeah, he got replaced by another black badass cop.
Yeah.
Young girl wearing a 10-gallon hat. Annie Oakley. Aya, you have access to rocket launchers. You don't need to be a sharpshooter.
Well, maybe maybe she means rich and famous as opposed to forced to hunt monsters for the rest of my life. Survivor, good. Yeah, at like almost every plot beat.
Yeah, that's the generic. Nothing left to say.
Oh, even the bathroom looks nice. Look at how shiny that toilet is.
I think it's a steal, and she checks to make sure it works. I mean, to be fair, it's a legitimate concern in a place like this.
Well, here we are at the presidential. Oh.
Please note that Aya is 28 in this game.
Yeah.
And because of her mitochondrial, they've rewound her biological clock a little bit. So she's in her early 20s.
She's going to be like perpetually that, and she's thinking about
Highlander.
I was going to say Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, but
oh, good point. A medieval knight that lived through this time.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think Connor McLeod was a knight. He was everything else. He was a...
Yeah, it was Duncan McLeod.
Duncan
was it Duncan or Connor who was... I'm in this town much longer.
There's been more than one McLeod. Sorry, folks.
Yeah. And we have our own little patio.
Ooh, an escape ladder, too.
My dad's a retired firefighter. Seeing the fire escape ladder on the back of that brings a nice warmth to my heart.
Oh, yeah.
He's close enough. You can yell at him from there. But meet the other NPC for the game.
Yes, and I didn't want to say it. This is the potential other person who was looking at us through the store.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, he's been treed up a ladder, as we'll see shortly.
Ooh. Oh, they're trying to dig their way in.
Excuse me, miss. We're trying to work here. Okay, I have no patience for you.
Oh yeah, just like 3 bursts downs them with a full maxed out energy shot.
I also did get a critical hit in there as well, so... But notice how it hasn't given me the
all clear
windscreen yet. Yeah.
Because I think there's at least 1 or 2 more in there.
Nope. Because now I have to run all the way back around while there are enemies to get to the gate before it closes.
Right. With tank controls. Okay, yeah.
And enemies spawned in.
Yep.
Enemies that love to charge and hit you and knock you back.
Ow!
Fuck off. Fuck off. Let me get through. Oh, thank God. First try. Thank God.
I think they do. Okay, yeah, they do dig in there. Okay, through the hole.
But, screw you guys. I'm just gonna...
Now might be a good time to pop the protein capsule.
Yeah, good point. Where is it? There we go. Thank you.
Perfect. Full heal and a little more health. Donk.
And you can see And you can see there the using its charge against it. Just wait a moment.
They have
There.
surprisingly good body language for the time. You know, they turn their heads to face you. They stalk you.
He hit the pole.
I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing.
There he did again. Ooh, that was a solid crit. 200 damage.
Wait,
I think like all 3 bullets crit there.
this guy was really treed.
Yeah. And again, another Tremors reference because Earl and what's his name find the one guy who was stuck on top of who got treated by the graboids
Yes.
up a power state line.
Mm-hmm.
If you hear squeaking, it's because my chair is flexing.
Afraid I might hit you.
Legitimate concern.
Name's Madigan. Kyle Madigan. And you are? Rhea, FBI. Pua-like creatures. I know it was horse-like. But yeah, it had a human face.
Okay, first indication that Kyle is not who he says he is. He knows what an NMC is, and he knows what Mist is.
Yeah. Mist is not supposed to officially exist. So, yeah.
But if he's a PI out of LA, he's probably had access to the same rumor mill that the police officers have.
Now,
You're one to talk. Miss FBI agent in short shorts and,
jean jacket.
yeah. But I do like the fact that, this desert that they're in, it's not like perfectly flat. There's a lot of hills going on.
Oh yeah, that is the case. Yeah, no, it would be easy and lazy to make it flat, but even the backgrounds have the same attention to detail as the rest of this place.
Mm-hmm. And not for the first time, Kyle walks off.
So, I'm going to... Oh yeah, you can't see the whole town from here, and that actually unlocks the map for this area. Yes, we beat Assassin's Creed by many years for this.
Yep. But once this cutscene is over, I think we will pause this particular, or end this particular video and move on to the next one.
Yeah.